What's up, guys? It's the Hot and Fuzzy again. I have talked about this gun we're going to be doing a video on today and many other of my videos, but I've never actually done a video on it. This is the Mossberg 500. This particular one is chambered in 20 gauge. I picked this up at Walmart about 5 years ago. I paid around $300 for it. Today I'm just going to be talking about the history of the Mossberg 500, the variants, and just generally seeing what it's about. I mean, it's a very interesting firearm, so let's get started. The Mossberg 500, the 12 gauge version came out in 1961. It was the first model, the original 500. And the other calibers came shortly after, the 20 gauge and 16 gauge. Those are the three rounds it's still chambered in today. For a while, it was actually chambered also in 16 gauge, but that actually went out after a while. This gun has seen combat in many of America's battles. It saw combat in the Gulf War and Operation Iraqi Freedom. It is still standard police issue today. It's a very interesting gun. And one thing I really like about this versus the 870, I did a video a while back, about a year ago, on just on comparing 20 gauge to 12 gauge. I had this gun and I had my 870 in 12 gauge, and this is of course in 20 gauge, but I didn't really talk a whole lot about the internals of the gun. This gun, one thing I like about it is it has dual extractors in here. And those dual extractors, I feel, give the gun a little bit more reliability because it helps it grip onto that back of that bullet. And of course this gun, I've tricked it out a little bit. I got my sling on it, and I've got my pouch right here. It holds 6 rounds, standard holds 6 rounds. They come in this version. This is just a standard hunting version. And it also comes in a tactical version in the 12 gauge. I think they might make it in the 20 gauge. I'm not 100% certain on that. You guys can comment and tell me if they do. But the tactical version has the full length magazine tube, and it has polymer grip and stock on the back. They have a rubber butt pad, very comfortable to shoot. Surprisingly low recoil with birdshot. It's a very interesting gun. I really like it. This gun actually is my favorite gun above my other guns. I have a couple pistols, a few 22s, and a couple hunting rifles, got Mosin Nagants and stuff. But this is my favorite. It has this model came with the golden trigger, which I love. I just thought that was a cool feature. The safety is on the top right here. Safety off. Never mind. Safety on, safety off. When the red's showing, the safety's off. It's ready to fire. It has a place up here where you can mount a Picatinny rail if you wanted to. And you know, it's a really cool gun. It's very versatile. You can get kits. I know Blackhawk makes kits. You can get like a Magpul style stock going on here, and you can get Picatinny rail grips, stuff like that. Has a standard shotgun rail up here. You can put different bead sights up here. It has the brass bead, then the white bead, round bead. So you can actually get your rear sight and your front sight, which allows for better accuracy. And I found that the gun is very, very nice. I mean, I really like it. It's also got another feature of it. If a round is chambered, in order to eject it, you have to press down this little lever here and pull back the slide to eject the round. But it's a really cool gun. So I'm going to show you guys how to take this down. I'm not going to get into like this part, but I'm going to show you how I take it down to clean out the barrel and change the barrel. So let me show you that. Okay, so as the first step with taking apart any gun, you want to make sure that it's clear. There is not a thing in there. I went ahead and took my sling off the front to make this a little bit easier. But the first step in doing this is take your safety off Yeah, you've already made sure that it's clear. You're going to push the slide back to half cocked, right about there. Next, you're in your magazine tube. You're going to find the end. This actually screws off. As you can see, you're going to screw this out. All you got to do is pull the barrel out. It's that easy. Now you can actually, if you push a pin right here, you can take this cover off. You can take all this other stuff out. I'm not going to do that today. Right now, I may do a video in the future showing how to do that. But that's the barrel change. You can change it instantly from a rifled barrel back to a barrel like this, or if you have different magazine choke tubes, it's a really quick way to exchange them, or just have extra barrels laying around at different sites for different applications. You know, put it back together, just reverse the process like that, put it on, make sure it's good and tight. I usually go a little bit overboard, get a pair of pliers like this and get a good tightness on it, and you're ready to go. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to load and fire the Mossberg 500. You simply get your 20 gauge round. This is 7.5 birdshot. The muzzle velocity is about 1,300 feet per second. You can either cock it open, drop it in, and do it that way, and then take your safety off and fire. Or you can push it in this magazine port, put it in there, push forward, it'll lock it, push down on your lever, pulls it back, puts it in there, push forward again, push forward on the pump again, locks it into the barrel, into the chamber. Alright. So I have a bottle of 7-Up over here, Diet 7-Up, just laying around the house. Got my GoPro set up. We got standard birdshot, 1,300 feet per second, federal ammo. I'm going to take a shot into that and just show you guys the power before we go. As you can see, this gun has an incredible amount of power. It's very reliable. I love it. I recommend this caliber and this gun to anyone who's looking for a home defense weapon. I keep this gun under my bed, loaded at night. I highly recommend it. This is one of those guns you can throw it in the mud, you can run it over with a truck, it's still going to work. It'll fire almost any 12 gauge ammunition, from birdshot to turkey shot to dragon's breath. It'll fire it all. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments or on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/thehotandfuzzy. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep those subs coming, and I'll talk to you guys soon.